Do you think that's because a lot of the tenants are just being squeezed everywhere else that they just simply can't afford to pay higher rents at this point? Or do you think it could be some other reason?
As I said, the supply and demand. There's really no new retail being built unless it's a build to suit. If you drive by and see something under construction, it's a Mercy Health or things like that. You don't even see a Walgreens built anymore. It's called QSR, quick service restaurants. Those are hot. But unless you can do a build to suit for a credit tenant, you don't see much new construction. So yeah, rents are going up. The vacancy rate is historic low at, as I said, 2% on the small shops. It depends on the asset class. The junior anchors, like I said, the Bed Bath & Beyonds that went bankrupt. Malls are a completely different animal. In the 90s, there were 150 new malls being built a year. That was a big part of our lives. Our moms would drop us off at the mall, and we'd meet our friends, and it was entertainment. You either go out to dinner, you go to a movie, or go to a mall. And the paradigm shifted. People aren't doing that. Now it's speed and convenience, and if you can pull up to a strip center and drop off your cleaning, get your nails painted, or pick up a sub sandwich, you want the ease of pulling in. Nobody wants to walk around a mall. Obviously, e-commerce has been one of the biggest changes to the retail landscape. But total retail sales in the United States in 2020 was 5.5 trillion, and in 2023 was 7.5 trillion. Massive increase in 3 years. But today, e-commerce is still only 15% of total retail sales. I mean, you think everybody orders everything on the internet, but they're 15% of the total, which is an interesting statistic. That there's still a lot of retail sales being done through bricks and mortar.
Got it. And I appreciate the clarification. For some reason, I thought you said retail rents haven't gone up. So appreciate the clarification there.
Again, it depends on the type of property. I mean, if you got a great location, newer construction, yeah, there's some high rents. We just did a deal inline space. It was an anomaly. It was $45 a square foot. It's a real tight market. There's no other space. It's a national credit tenant. But most of our retail rents are in the $10 to $20 range. It just depends on the property. But, you read about multifamily rents going up 4%, 6% in a year. Those are one-year leases. If you sign an apartment lease, you're in it for 1 year. And the next year, either you're going to move or you're going to pay another 4 or 5% in rent. Retail leases are 3, 5, even 10-year leases. Sometimes there's escalations. Other times they're flat for 5 years. But the retail rents don't escalate like that.
Got it. That makes sense, and I appreciate that clarification again.